Bible tells us that, and when they drew near unto Jerusalem, when they drew nearer unto Jerusalem, and came to Bethphage unto the Mount of Olives, then sent Jesus 2 disciples. Jesus sent 2 disciples. And upon sending the 2 disciples, he gave them a specific instruction. There was a specific instruction that Jesus gave to the disciples. And I've believed, and I believe so much, that before we can fulfill purpose on earth, there is a specific instruction that each and every one of us must be ready to listen and to follow, to be able to fulfill purpose and destiny on this earth. If you cannot follow specific instructions, you cannot live the life that Christ has intended for you. For you to prosper, for you to make it, for you to break through, there are specific instructions that we need to lay hold of to be able to do the will and fulfill the plan of God for our lives. If you want to follow the popular instructions, then I'm sorry, you might not fulfill purpose. Jesus called these 2, gave them specific instructions. And the instruction Jesus gave them, he said that go into the village opposite you. I believe that the disciples had a lot of faith to have taken that step. If you don't have faith, you cannot move with God. That is why the book of Hebrews tells us that without faith, it is impossible to please God. The disciples were told, the 2 of them, they were told that go into the village opposite you, and immediately you shall find 2 donkeys. You shall find a donkey tied and a colt with her. And Jesus told them, loose them and bring them unto me. And Jesus was aware that the colt was not for him. Jesus was aware that people are going to ask, where are you taking this colt? Jesus was very much aware that these things, the things that these guys are going to do, it was risky. But yet Jesus said, go and do this. But when in case you get to the destination, when anyone should ask you, why are you untying this colt and this donkey? Tell the person that the master has need of them. Tell the person that the Lord has need of them. Tell the person that someone needs it urgently, and it will be allowed. Listen to me. Prophecy in itself always is tied to someone. The fact that someone is possessing something does not necessarily mean that thing is for the person. God has given us certain things so that someone will come and benefit from that thing in due course. So whatever you possess, know that it is not ultimately for you, but it is for a time such as this that God is going to use it to glorify himself. Now, if you continue, you'll find out that there was a prophecy concerning this particular donkey and colt. So anybody that is led by the Spirit of God, you will be able to walk in the will of God and be able to fulfill purpose and destiny. Yesterday, as we were at Bible studies, I said something yesterday, and I believe that I want to say it again. That I have said here time and again that anybody that prays that God change my destiny, is either calling for two things. The first one is that I want to die and then come back again, so that I will come back with a different destiny. I don't know whether you are understanding. Because destiny is the purpose for which you were brought onto this earth. So until you have a purpose, you cannot come to this earth. If you don't have a purpose, you cannot be permitted access to this world. So if you are in this world today, know that God has a purpose for you.